Okay, so it is time to make number 2 in our Breakfast Club series. And today we're doing a cinnamon roll, which I cannot wait to do. My favorite of all of them is coming next time. So you'll see that in about a week. We put the lye water in. So pay attention for that. I'm also going to be announcing the Fruit Loops winner today. So we have 3 total right now in the Breakfast Club series. We have number 2 right now. So stay with me as I make this one. Mixing up 2 different fragrances to get the exact scent that I want. So this one is more of, it's really cinnamon-like. It smells amazing by itself, but I don't want it to be just cinnamon, so I'm adding in some notes of vanilla as well. Okay, so now we have them both in here, and I think that these 2 together are going to be really good. I'm gonna work kind of quickly because I feel like the cinnamon's probably gonna make this heat up a bit and thicken quickly, but I also started working with it really cool, so that will help. So far it seems to be behaving, so I'm gonna hit it just one more time with this. All right, so I want the majority of this to be kind of an off-white. So I'm going to put in some titanium dioxide as soon as I transfer it over. And then I'll save a little bit of the titanium dioxide and then add some brown mica. I'm gonna pour some of this, the brown that I'll be using will go in here. All right, so, oh, that smells really good, perfect. Oh, that makes me wanna eat. That's the problem with these kinds of soaps, is you want to start eating something right away. I'm going to put a little bit of this so that it's not too dark brown in there, and we'll get this mixed up and then we'll mix up the brown. Make sure you mix the titanium dioxide really well. So I just want to get that with my spatula. Oh my gosh, the smell, it smells like Cinnabon. I knew those would work well together. It's not plain vanilla, it's kind of a vanilla blend that I just took a chance with. All right, so now we're gonna do a little bit of brown to this. Let's see how that goes. It's kind of going to darken anyway, but I want to give it a little bit of like a brown sparkle, so it's kind of like a dark cinnamon swirl going through. So we'll just stir the rest of that, and we're going to get these in the molds. So I'm doing 2 of the molds today. I've already kind of doubled due to demand for the Fruit Loops. I figured I better make twice as many. So let me get these in, and I want to leave it a little bit dark. Or a little bit, I want to leave it a little bit, like not too dark, because I know there's going to be room for it to darken. So let's see how this does. I kind of like these 2 colors together. All right, so we're going to get these in the molds. So we're using these 2 again. It's so fun for me to be able to use the smaller ones. All right, so now we're ready for the brown. So I'm just going to pour this at kind of like a high level. And I left it a little bit kind of two-toned in here, which is what we want. Just let this kind of swirl through. So I'm just going to use a skewer today to kind of take the insides of this around. And of course the top's going to have the frosting on it, which we'll be doing soon, as soon as this kind of sets up and the soap frosting is ready, which I'm going to mix up in just a moment. All right, so again, this is going to kind of darken. We'll see that when we actually go to cut it. All right, so it looks good. Exactly what I wanted so far. We kind of clean up here and I will be back when it's time to do the frosting. All right, so we have the frosting ready. And what I did was I put a little bit of the color, the brown, down the side of the piping bag so that we get, not yet, it's not in the bottom, but like as we get closer to the top, we'll see a little bit of kind of a brown shimmer comes through on the top. Let's just get this first layer here. Oh, see that brown coming through now? It's so pretty. Worked exactly how I wanted it to. So it looks exactly like I want it to. It's nice and high. It's got the two different colors. And now we're going to put on some of the decorations. I'm going to stick these way down in. Hopefully this doesn't affect the soap too much. These are cinnamon sticks. See how that cuts with these because they're kind of big. And I actually cut them in half because they were really long. So I think it'll be fun just for my regular customers, for the store. And, you know, obviously they have to be pretty small batch because they're specialized. Okay, and then on the other side, we have these, oh my gosh, these little cinnamon buns. So we'll put them right there. Exactly the right amount of embeds. I do, don't I? Well, that worked out well, and I saved one right here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we have 2 things left to do. We're gonna give it a little bit of a drizzle. So I wanna micro drizzle it, like not too much, but just like a little bit of a drizzle, kind of like we're hitting it with some cinnamon. I was thinking of actually, and I may do this next time, mixing in a little bit of melt and pour, like clear melt and pour, or even a white when I do a drizzle, because it'll give it kind of a textured effect. Almost like a raindroppy I've seen done. I think that's about where I want it to be. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to throw on a little bit of iridescent cosmetic grade glitter, because why not? And then we'll alcohol spritz the top, mostly for the embeds, because they're melt and pour. Oh my gosh, seriously though. Are these fabulous or what? I love them. Eventually I'll get an actual camera so you'll be able to see it better. Time to cut these. Take a look at that. And I can already see the color is how I want it on the inside. These turned out to be beautiful logs of soap. I cannot even tell you how much fun I'm having with these. I love it. Now I have the cutter off to the side just so I can open it better, and I'll show you as soon as I get the cut. Okay, here's our second one. Get past a couple of these, then I can use the wire cutter. So I'm going to do these first. So pretty. I want to show you this before I cut the rest of it, but I love the design and the sparkle on the top. And then make a drizzle. All right, one more. There's the top. Go. I swear I measured this. Now I am kind of awful with stuff like that. Here's the second one, but we shall see. Yeah, that's much better. All right, so I wasn't altogether bad. And then you have like a little bit of one of the cinnamon rolls there, which is fine. Trying to take these out without ruining anything on top. That one's a really good one. And this will darken up a little bit as it cures to just the right color. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. Stay tuned because we have much more to come, and I'm really excited about these. We're gonna put these on the curing shelf and let them do their thing. And I will see you guys soon. So please do me a favor if you would, and like the videos, subscribe to the channel, comment on them. It helps me to grow my channel, and just makes it easier and more motivating for me to want to, you know, put in all the work, because it seems like it's not much work. I'm doing the soaps and things anyway, but creating videos actually is a lot of work, and I've got a lot of other things on the docket that I'm doing as well. So I want to make sure I'm prioritizing my time, and it will just really help me, because it's been so long since I've been doing these videos, to kind of get them out there a little bit. And if you wouldn't mind helping me out by sharing them to somebody you think would like soap videos, and just continuing to come back and comment is really helpful. So I appreciate all of you for doing that. Okay, have a great week.